guys, so it is day 2 at Ooty and I woke up early. I finished my shower and I'm ready. We are heading out for breakfast and then we will be heading out for sightseeing. So for breakfast I chose pancakes with eggs, some jam and butter, and they had a selection of Indian as well as Western foods. They had typically South Indian breakfast, so I had chosen this uttapam, 2 vadas and 2 types of chutney with this watermelon juice. Kun had his chapatis with his sabzi and he also ordered a freshly made masala dosa. Now just by looking at these pancakes, I had 2 things in mind. Okay, firstly, the ratio of eggs to flour was not okay because you can see this is very dense, and secondly, this batter had been overly beaten because you can see I had a difficult time cutting this, and this was very dense, and it's a shame because I really liked the flavor. It had perfect vanilla, perfect sugar, but the texture was just off and I needed like juice to swallow it. It was just very rubbery and just very hard. Then I tasted this uttapam, which was excellent. I slathered some butter on top because if I have butter, you can be pretty sure I'm going to slather it on top of everything because I love butter. And these were so light. It was like biting into a pillow. It was just very light and fluffy, and with those chutneys this was extremely awesome. That little bit of fermentation in the batter, you could taste the fermented rice and the urad dal in there. It was just excellent, guys. Then I also tasted these vadas, and these vadas were also very light. On the outside it was very crisp and the inside was soft and fluffy. I had these with the 2 kinds of chutney, that again same roasted tomato chutney and the coconut chutney, and it was excellent. I finished it off with coffee, and this cup of coffee was probably the best till date. Of course I don't add sugar, but this did not need any sugar, and there's a difference between the two. The coffee was very rich, just like, you know, rich cocoa. It was just like that. It was a very rich and powerful coffee. Even without the sugar, it was excellent. Then we just roamed around a little bit in the lawn area where I posed for some pictures, and of course I look like a complete idiot posing here, but I am better at this at posing, I promise. They also had this little fun area over here where you could target practice, and they had a bonfire setting. I guess you can book this place for a bonfire at night. This was the only place we really explored because we were getting late and therefore we needed to get back into the car for sightseeing. Very pleasant, you know. It's a little sunny and not very hot, and it's not very cold either. I mean, I've carried a jacket, but I don't know whether I'll need it or not. Also, I'm sorry for wearing, I'm not actually wearing sunglasses. These are my power glasses, but they just transition. Guys, I think we reached early because the workers are still working on the flowers and there are not many people around. I think it's us and a few more people, like 1 or 2. I think we reached really early. It's 10 a.m. in the morning, but they have the signboard that it will be ready from 7 a.m. So if you're planning to come here, I think come a little late. personally I'm not a very, I don't know whether this is focusing, this is, yeah, although I'm not a very plant person, I'm not into plants, but this place is just so calm. There's just something about nature and plants, you know, that gives you that inner feeling of calm. So even if you're not into plants, if you visit Ooty, I think you should definitely check this place out. This is like a small resting place, and it's there are lots of benches and resting places all over this garden because it's a huge area. I mean, I guess if you're slow at walking, it'll take you like 1 hour. If you're fast, because we walk fast, it's around half an hour to 45 minutes if you cover the entire area. We haven't covered, I think, even half, and it's already like 15 minutes gone. Guys, we are now at the tea factory and the entrance is free. They just give you this band. So let's see what do we have. We have this rotor vane on exhibition. It's the first machine in the manufacturing of tea.
Coming out of the motorway, then enters the CTC machines. CTC means cutting, turning and curving. These machines, which are 5 in number, have sharp rollers on them. They cut, turn and curve the wheel while it passes through.
I think this is that machine and it's like working. The tea is being made. It's very strong aroma. After trying it, get back. Are you girls vlogging?
Sorry?
Are you girls vlogging?
So, we work for this company where we have to make short documentaries, right?
Oh. No, they have only roses. This is exclusively for roses. This also has a viewpoint from which you can actually see the entire scenery. They have a rose named Chio. Memoirs of the Geisha, anyone? This place is also huge, and guys, I feel that, you know, a lot of scenes of Golmaal 3 were maybe shot here. From the names, I can see that this entire garden does have a variety of roses, but I think we are off season because I don't see a lot of flowers.
बहुत दूर बहुत दूर ना रे बाबा
ये वाला आँख से करना चाहिए।
चलो सर्कल में तो आया इम्प्रूव हुआ तुम्हारा चलो
ऊपर एम करने से फिर वो नीचे जाएगा।
हाँ कुछ ज़्यादा ही ऊपर डाल दिया
after all that fun, we were really hungry, and for lunch our driver took us to this place, and this was his friend's restaurant, and we actually asked that where can we get the best authentic South Indian thali, and he said that he had this place, it was his friend's, and it's a really good food. So I ordered a fish thali, and he said that this was typically from Kerala and not from the state of Tamil Nadu, and it was also listed as a Kerala thali. That sambar was just amazing. I mean, this thali was the best I had in my trip. It was again served in these banana leaves. It had like different kinds of vegetables. The sambar was very thick, and I could taste the tamarind in there. They also served me this beetroot and coconut sautéed dish, and this was a little sweet because of the beetroot, and I could taste the coconut. The beetroot was not fully cooked, it was still very crunchy, which I liked. The rasam was very tangy, and this was again that same kind of bottle gourd vegetable dish that we had in Kodai. Okay, now coming to the fish, I don't know what fish this was, and he actually told me the name, but he said it in local language and I did not know. I've probably never had this fish, but I actually did not finish this fish curry, although it was very good, but it was a little bit too strong for me, so I had it with the sambar. They also gave me this, I don't know what this is called, but this was some kind of curd mixed with some water, and they had a little bit of herb in it, maybe cilantro, I'm not sure. And at the end it also came with dessert, and this dessert was again, and I know I'm saying this a lot of times, but this was the best dessert out of the entire kinds of thali I had. Now this was made of mung beans. Yeah, it was moong dal kheer, I think, a custard made out of mung beans in coconut milk, probably, I'm guessing here, and the mung beans had been roasted, so you know, you get that creaminess of the milk and the very custardy texture, very smooth, and again you bite into those roasted crunchy mung beans because they were not fully cooked, so it's a little bit crunchy still, and the texture, the dance of textures on your tongue is just amazing because you have that smooth thing and the crunchy beans. Then finally I needed one more dessert, and it was this kulfi. It was locally made, and check this out, this kulfi stand, it is entirely edible, it is made out of the kulfi itself, so this was very cool. But the thing is, this was like frozen solid, and I couldn't take it out, and it was a bit of struggle, but the taste was amazing. Like it was, I think the flavor was kesar pista, and it was very good. Hey guys, it's dinner time, and actually we're very tired, and even my stomach is pretty upset, so I'm having vegetable noodles for main course, and for starters I'll be having veg manchow soup. I haven't tasted anything yet, I just wanted to film this before. I haven't added any seasonings. It is good, I like it. It doesn't have too much MSG. It does have MSG, but it's not overly umami, that which MSG makes things. And I also think it doesn't have too much corn flour. Like you can see the consistency of the soup, it's not very corn flour-y. And the noodles, they're also good. I mean, very simple, which I wanted. They're nice, both is tasty. I'm not having dessert today because our stomachs are not doing great. It's okay, not that great, not that bad either. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, Poon. So we'll be going to bed now pretty much. It's not even 10 o'clock, na?
Huh?
Is it 10 o'clock?
It's not even 8:30.
It's not even 8:30, right? Actually, we are very tired, so we will be just pretty much heading for bed now. And tomorrow morning we have to wake up early because we again have to travel to Mysore, and we will be sightseeing in Mysore tomorrow. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good night.